The definition of a cadet from my days, I don't know if it would have changed by now because as time changed, things are changing. Was a schoolboy or girl takes semi-military training. It means that you're not going to go through the full military as the infantry, but you're going to do some of the very basics. I'm impressed when I look around and I can see like Dr. Archibald and his brother Dwayne and Lavida Thomas, and they had like coaching with us, Rollins, and a lot of professionals pass through the cadet corps. And it is good. I would encourage any parent, avoiding yourselves, allow your kids a chance.
Oh, how wide is love when we can sing one song, holding hands, moving on, in a world filled with love. Oh, how wide is love, but a good day to come when we sing all the parts to one song, one song, one song, one song, one song, one song.
My name is Private Hector O. Been in the cadets for 3 years. My experience been a rough one.
But cadets is like, it's like a fun, okay, sometimes it's fun, but depends on what your fun mean, you know?
Currently we're in the mountains, right? We did a little thing about learn how to start a fire, how to set up a tent, and how to gather firewood, and how to cook pan and pot out in the wilderness. We learn a lot of things here in the cadet scope, and I hope that y'all could come and join us. Thank you very much.
I am Warrant Officer Class 2 Diego Walters. I've served in the regular unit of the Defense Force for 15 years and 9 months. And prior to that, I served in the reserve. I joined the Cadet Corps in 1985. It was on September of 1985. The Cadet Corps was dying. And somewhere along the line, somebody came up with a bright idea to reform the Cadet Corps. Time when we joined, I had very few cadets, just a handful, in 85. However, it was timely because a lot of us at that time needed something to do. In 1986, we had the OSS Cadet Camp, and from nowhere to someplace, we took part in the first OSS Cadet Camp, which was held in St. Kitts. We did well with the limited knowledge and the equipment that we had. We did well. And then after the exposure, we realized what we had to do. And with that, the Cadet Corps started moving. It was the first one in many years for people who I always look up to, like Warrant Officer Mills. He didn't even achieve that, and he was the main push behind me even being this far, reaching this far in the cadets and military everything. So kudos to him. He was the drive behind almost all of us on Mac Night. It's a whole crew. A lot of us from Mac Night did take the journey to the Cadet Corps, but I'm one of the few who actually stood out and carried to the end. Without no real male figure in my life, just like my grandmother. Can't control boys, only God knows what I could have been. And growing up in the area that I grew up in, anything could have happened. But the Cadet Corps was formed, and I really got a time for Mr. Fleming. I saw rest in peace. He did a good job, he was very firm, and the instructors who worked with us, they were also firm. And I myself, I appreciated what was being done, and I saw what the benefits of it, of the Cadet Corps, and I took full advantage. And when it became time for me to become the chief, the sergeant major, I ensured that the person who came under my wings, they benefited the same way. I tried to ensure that they get the same treatment so that they could have the same benefits like I did. And we were so, I'll be honest, we were so successful. The Cadet Corps has produced so many professionals in this country. I'm impressed when I look around and I can see like Dr. Archibald and his brother Dwayne and Lavida Thomas, and they had like coaching with us, Rollins, and A lot of professionals pass through the cadet corps, and it is good. I would encourage any parents, avoiding yourselves. Allow your kids a chance. Your part is a disciplinary organization. You learn new skills. Don't take on anybody going on all the time. It's just like karate. You teach them to fight, but they don't. It's discipline. Discipline comes with everything. I would encourage every parent to allow the child to be a part of the infantry cadet corps. The cadet corps is a disciplinary uniform body. And I know I had my time going up there. I was a book scout. And the cadet corps kept me on the straight and narrow. Because you know you have your boots to clean, you know you have your uniform to iron, you know you have this to do, you have that. Just by doing these simple things, making your bed every day, it stays with you throughout your life. The parents have a lot more, parents have a lot more input than in my time. In my days, parents don't even know what's going on. Now, parents are directly involved, they can have a say because of meetings and so forth. So your child will never be taken advantage of, they will never be abused, and it is a way forward.
Every day another war begins, and every day a nation cries.
My name is Private Hughes. My cadet experience, it was a bit challenging in certain areas, but nevertheless pulled through, and I like the experience so far.
Well, I would say, before I even joined the cadets, I was somewhat disrespectful and I had no discipline at all. But joining it, it really changed my life for the better, to be honest. And I love being in the cadets. I love being around my other peers and just doing fun experiences. It's hard sometimes, but I mean, we wouldn't be here if we didn't like it at the end of the day.
Okay, so my name is Private Hawkins R. My experience in the cadets has been very, very long, and it taught me a lot of things. Also, before I even started the cadets, I was very shy. But I'm still shy now, but I was very shy and I couldn't even get to talk to persons. And cadets really teach me a lot to work on my talking speech and really, my self-confidence, and taught me how to open up to people and to communicate better and to work as a team.
I am Dr. Dwayne Archibald. Currently, I'm head of emergency room. Also have my own family practice. I basically came through the cadet corps through high school, and there are many advantages that I would say I have learned and gained while being in the cadet corps. At first it was a bit difficult, but I gained some skills here, some life skills I would say, in terms of social life skills, learning how to approach people, discipline that helped me throughout my life. I noticed that most kids nowadays lack activities or extracurricular activities, I must say. And Cadet Corps did that for me, helped me occupy my time, not to get in any trouble of course, but to at least gain these little skills that helped me throughout life. Cadet Corps is not just a paramilitary organization. It also helps to instill morals in kids, as well as I mentioned before, to extracurricular activities for the children, so that idle hands, the kids don't have idle hands, they actually have something constructive to do. The Cadet Corps actually did that for me, and it can do that for any other child or student. In terms of travel, I remember competing in one of the regional Cadet Corps camp. I made many friends from the different Caribbean islands through this regional camp. And again, the skills that you actually learn there. So I do encourage the parents to have the kids join, just to gain these life skills that they will actually appreciate, maybe not now, but later on in life.
Pave, back. Last year, somewhere in 2023, the 3 of us and 2 others who are not currently here got the opportunity to travel to Jamaica for the Caribbean cadet camp. The experience was tough. They had me working a lot, but we got to experience how other cadet corps in the region operate. That's just something we do in the cadet corps. You get to travel sometimes. We get to travel to Antigua on the Coast Guard boat. That was fun. Some of us almost fall over, but nevertheless, Jamaica was challenging for all of us, especially because they separated us. We didn't have nobody, but we still had each other at the end of the day. St. Kitts cadets still the best cadets though. The rest of them can't compare. Small thing. But yeah. St. Kitts and Nevis, my bad, I was corrected. St. Kitts and Nevis cadets are the best.
My name is Corporal Huggins O. I've been a part of the cadets for nearly 5 years now, and so far it's been an experience. You get to learn new things, you get to try things that you never thought you would have been able to try out. As was previously said, we got the opportunity to travel to a different country and experience something that we weren't accustomed to. And we got to see how much bigger other cadet corps is compared to us. And that kind of gives us a motivation to try and to grow.
We as a drill team, for the independence drill competition, we placed 2nd and 1st. And for the inter-company, we came 2nd, even though I feel like they cheat us out. But such is life. There's always a next time. It was a lot of experience for a lot of preparation, a lot of work to put in, and I would say it was real challenging. A lot of nerves, but it was there.
We beat the firemen,
police, Coast Guard wasn't there?
Prison guards.
Yeah, customs.
Oh, customs. Everybody. Okay.
Mash them up.
Everybody. We beat everybody.
Mash them up.
We beat everybody. But yeah.
As we said, we won and placed 2nd in the inter-company drills. If you want bragging rights, just come to the cadet corps. We got the best drillers in SK. Nobody else could compare to us.
And Nevis too.
And Nevis.
Another thing, if I want to join the cadet corps, don't be afraid. Don't let people bad mind I say, oh, X, Y, Z and W, don't join the cadet corps. You join the cadet corps, don't be afraid because you don't know how to cut in the ear. Just cut in the ear and come. It's not a problem. Just it all go back is here. Just show up, right? Just show up.
My name is Ahmed A. I've been in the cadets for 2 years. 2 years, yeah, and my experience has been rough but fun at the same time.
My name is Dr. Lionel von Frederick Rollins. I am a criminologist, a doctor of criminology. I was recruited into the Cadet Corps by Mr. Alexis Knight, who was one of the main architectures of the Cadet Corps. The Cadet Corps, the boys, came from the grammar school and the Bastille High School. But what the Cadet Corps did to us was instill discipline. It instilled a sense of camaraderie, a sense of esprit de corps amongst all of us who were in the Corps. And we became a good group of boys who every afternoon we would go and we would practice. We practice drills, we would take classes, and these classes were instilled in us so deeply. Discipline and mentorship. And if you were to do that, I will guarantee your child would be a much better person in the end, and it'll make you very proud.
It's of love. Oh, how right is love. But a good day to come when we sing all of hearts to one song.